December of my senior year in college, first semester finals, I decide, along with a couple other friends, that we should throw a flash mob rave in our public library at the university. So here we are right before this flash mob, and we've created a Facebook event. The Facebook event has gone insanely viral. I mean, it started out with just a couple hundred people. As people kept inviting all of their friends, it's now up to 15,000 people. 2,500 of them say that they're actually going to the event. Here we are, a couple hours before the event's supposed to happen, sitting in the library, unsure what exactly is going to transpire. And the level of murmur, and that's happening in the library, continues to slowly escalate. The volume of just people milling around seems to be getting noticeably louder and louder and louder, to a point where we're about 30 minutes before we're supposed to do this thing, and it is loud in the library. You look at the entrance and people are walking in without book bags, without books, without any studying materials, obviously there for one reason, and that isn't to study. So finally I'm like, okay, I should go outside, get my stuff prepped, get everything ready to go. And I go outside, get everything together, and I notice carloads of people coming up, dropping off friends, and driving out to go find parking. I get a text from my friend and he says, get in here now. People are crowd surfing. Keep in mind, I'm the one who has all the music. So they're crowd surfing without any source of music or anything. They're just going crazy. When you walk up our library, there's a whole glass wall that once you come around the bend, you get to see inside the library from the outside. And I'm wheeling my stuff in, and when I reach that corner, I look, and there is just a mob of people. I mean, there is tons of people. People are standing on bookshelves just so they can be above the crowd, just so they can see what's going on. There is thousands, I kid you not, thousands of students in this area, and that's when the chills just took over my whole body. I was like, oh my goodness, this is crazy. So I wheel my stuff in the door and they're just cheering and cheering. And one of my friends, he was helping me facilitate the thing. He had a megaphone, and so he kind of announced us coming in, and it was a kind of a big hurrah. And I get set up, and I mean, it just turns into a pretty crazy event that is obviously one that I'll remember for the rest of my life. Why is this story so impactful? Or really, why am I telling it? Besides it being kind of a crazy event. That was the first time I realized that something like Facebook could move people to do the extraordinary, or to do something that is just out of this world, something that's unique, something that's completely different. But that one Facebook event helped drive all of these people to show up to something that they didn't know, to see if it was gonna happen. Some of them showed up in morph suits, you know, the whole like morph suit thing for raving and all that. But they showed up because they saw that there was a potential for community and there was a potential for this extraordinary thing, and it was all facilitated through Facebook. So that was kind of when the light went off for me, as far as how impactful and how meaningful social media and online digital marketing, what it can actually do and what the outcome can do, where it can actually move people to do great things. Of course, since then we've had many case studies that are much, I'd say, a much larger spectrum. You know, you look at everything that happened in Egypt over the last few years, and just thing after thing, you know, with hurricanes or with natural disasters, you know, how Facebook can find out to make sure everyone's safe, everything that happened recently in Paris. You know, there's so many cool things that can come, and that the power of social media is really massive. So that's why I want to share this story and get it so you can hear about it. I encourage you, there's a bunch of videos that show the rave. I think there's probably 30 videos that got posted that night on YouTube. We linked one right here that we encourage you to check out. I think we might even put it on our own channel, we'll see. But anyway, check those out, and thanks for listening for a few minutes.